Yeah, so I guess I gotta go use my computer. My phone says it has no storage, and I don't understand how to delete everything after I put it up. Maybe when I put it up, it's still like, since it's still on my YouTube, it's still on my phone. I don't know. But I was at the part talking about what is it? The animal heads and listening to these scholars or these so-called people that say talk about Egypt and different things and symbolism and all that stuff, not really giving no information. They're just saying it's a mystery, it's a mystery, it's a mystery. So I don't know. I'm confused right now because I did like 3 videos and I couldn't put them up because they cut me off within 30 seconds. So I don't know where I left off at. I'm gonna just put up the one that I had, and the one that I had, I didn't listen to it again to see where I left off, but I left off around that part. So yeah, I was talking about listening to Bobby Hemmett and then going back to listen to him again. That's when I understood everything. The first time listening to him, I was like, this nigga crazy. You know what I'm saying? What is he talking about? I couldn't understand it. But after listening to all the white scholars or people that's bringing knowledge, I got lost. And when I got lost, I said, you know what? Let me go back to this guy. He's talking about the same thing, but let me see what he got to say about it. Boom. Instant, just like that, as soon as I listened to it. Oh, that's why they don't want to talk too much about it. Because they don't want to admit this is black shit. Black people shit. Or color. Well, I ain't going to say color, but our people shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to say that. So they try to not tell the public nothing about it. And they know. Because they just sticking to their little one gift in their code. They got the power of information to give it to large populations. So they want to try to hide it as much as possible. So I'm like, what? What is this guy talking about? Oh shit, he filling all the blanks in of where the blanks where I left off at from listening to the other people. He filling in the blanks. I hope y'all can hear this. I never did this on my computer before. So I'm gonna rewatch it. If not, I'm gonna have to just do it again. It doesn't matter. So he filling in the blanks. So I started studying. I told one of my homeboys. He was like, you don't write this down? You're not writing it down, you just watching it? I was like, nigga, you know if I get into this, I'm gonna be into this shit forever. Nigga, you know me. You know the type of person I am. I'm not gonna let it go. This is just, that's when we was learning about the reptilians and the aliens and the Palladians and all that craziness that was on there. So he said write it down. So I was like, oh no, okay, I'm gonna write it down. So I started to write it down so I could pick up where I left off the day before. And when I started doing that, we would catch each other at certain points. Did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? Did you hear about this? Whole time I'm doing it just to find out the truth between, like, is it an afterlife or is it eternal damnation or whatever it is after death. So I'm into the Christianity, thinking everybody demons, because I told you I was listening to John Todd. Oh, we need Jesus, we need Jesus. That only lasted for like a month. Then into the Egyptian studies, I studied a lot of warfare. Basically every battle that I could find on the History Channel or YouTube about any battle. Hannibal, Alexander the Great. I'm studying. I've read The Art of War. I'm studying all of this. That was like That was like the second stage of what I was doing. Just studying all this warfare. Why is everybody fighting? You gotta understand that. That's why you need to listen to the Duke of Tiz, because he break down a lot of history that's hidden history that a lot of people don't talk about. So I get into that, and I ran out of battles because I wasn't learning about the Gullah Wars or battles over here in this continent. It was just talking about battles that was in the old world, what you would call the old world. So I got into stuff over here, but I just thought it sounded crazy. I'm like, hold up, that's not the narrative. I thought we came from Africa. So I was like, hold up, let me just study all this African shit. So I did that. Recently came back into the history of over here, because it's critical because they left it out. I know it's loud. I know y'all probably can't hear. It's a plane. Whatever, I forgot. But yeah, like, I got back into it because I'm like, alright, I learned that not most, but a lot of everything leading up as far as the mystery system and different things. Hold up, I might pause while this plane go by because it's loud as fuck. All day, every day. Alright, so I get into the battles. And when I get into the battles, I get through that. I start studying more Egyptian and more every religion. What they had to say, what they was doing, everything. I went in to all of it. And I ain't stopped to this day. I had a connection with the Hindu mythology for some strange reason, but I was into that. Hanuman and Ganesha and Shiva and Krishna and Kali, all of that. So that's like me saying, like, don't matter where you look, you're gonna find hit information if you know where to look at. It's like I said, it's in the cartoons. It's always in the cartoons. Just if you don't have the consciousness to comprehend what they're talking about, you just be getting mind control, mind fucked. Because that's what they're gonna do to you. They're gonna mind fuck you. But if you know what you're watching and know what it is, then you have a better understanding and understand what they're really talking about, because you know they talk through movies, they talk through symbols, they talk through music, they talk through events. That's how it works. They put an event in front of you, you looking at the actual thing that actually happened, but really they're saying something else in the fucking story that they trying to tell you and showing you. Because they ain't gonna show you for some bullshit. Whatever they showing you, they want you to see. I was talking about this to somebody yesterday. It was my girlfriend. We was talking about ain't nothing accident. If you see it on TV or you see it on the news, they're telling you for a reason. All of a sudden, why is this shit talked about now? I don't really like to go into conspiracy too much though. But it's not really conspiracy, it's just opening your eyes and wake up and see what they're doing. And I ain't gonna keep saying day or what's going on. Cause this is a stage, this is a show. Like it's theatrics. It's theater in the making. Which role you gonna play though? You know what I'm saying? Which role are you gonna play? What are you gonna be a victim of the stage play, or are you gonna be the lead actor? It's your life. You should be the lead, and no matter what you see going in the world, take that charge. Be the leader. And I'm going through my episodes back in the day. I seemed like I was just playing along, but now I'm the lead. I said, fuck it. May 30th, I'm gonna take control. I did even before that, but May 30th, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do what I've been putting aside for a long time, is making these videos talking about this mental illness. I'm not saying I'm the most one equipped to talk about this, because I'm pretty sure I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical PhD and no shit like that, but I went through it firsthand, and I'm telling you, it's another side to this shit that they not talking about. And my doctor, the only thing she don't even talk to me. The only thing she want is money, and to put me on more medicine if I say that medicine ain't working. But see, I know y'all gonna look at this like, yo, I ain't listen to this crazy nigga. Okay, you don't have to. I'm not telling nobody to believe me. I'm not telling nobody. I'm telling you the truth. I'm just telling you fact. I'm just telling you from my point of view of what I see in the world. I mean, I really don't have a topic right now to really talk about other than my journey that I was going through. When I found Bobby Hemming, it was a wrap. My spell was broken. I started listening to my first lectures, I told you, was Black Dot and Dr. Elaine Bay. Listening to Panic on the side too, especially Panic, because when I got into the information with Panic and started listening to him, I caught him like right after his first lecture he did on Blog Talk. I was in that actual lecture, and I was like, God damn, this YouTube shit, they censor a lot. I got on Blog Talk, it was no holds barred. You know what I'm saying? I seen it like different. So let me move real quick. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep this video up. Let's see if this is too much. Fuck. Fucking spider. My hat. I didn't kill him. It was a spider. I didn't kill him. Let him go. It was on my hat. How the fuck that get there? I'm trying to put this down somewhere where y'all can see me. And I wasn't gonna show my face. I wasn't gonna show my face. It's too far away. I wasn't gonna show my face, but some said fuck it, just do it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm just saying, like, you dictate whatever you want to dictate. And I might just bullshit around and put this video up, but I want to go get I might pause this and go get a comic book or a book that we're gonna be breaking down again. Another book, or maybe the same book, cause we ain't really going to it. We was just talking shit. So I'm just telling y'all, like, people gonna say you got the mental illness and you just crazy, so whatever he says out of his mouth is not valid, even if he makes sense. I seen a guy on YouTube when I was searching up schizophrenic people. He won the Nobel fucking Peace Prize. You know what I'm saying? This nigga fucking won a Nobel Peace Prize and got diagnosed with schizophrenia as a fucking mathematician or some shit. Some old white guy. And his son developed the same thing. And he coped with it. Because our minds, the way we think, is different. We look at things on a whole nother point of view, I guess. And I'm also left-handed. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but I know they say left-handed people think with the right side of their brain most of the time, and that's the female side of the brain, and that's mostly creativity and all of that good stuff. And I'm awkward and kooky like that. So I don't have too much to say. I'm not going to make this video longer than the last one. I just wanted to come on here and just get that part out. Because I got a homeboy. Because it was mostly like just three of us mostly. That was real tight. From elementary, from kindergarten to now. Elementary school. The other one, he's ignorant as fuck. I'm gonna try to do a video with him, but all he gonna do is tell y'all how I ain't listen to his motherfucking stories. I can tell you what he gonna say, because he gonna say the same shit. He ain't gonna pick up the book and read what I tell him to pick up, but he gonna just say the same shit. When I was telling you about this, when I was telling you about that, you ain't listen to me. Okay, but now what? Alright, that's all you gonna keep talking about? That's what I'm telling this nigga. Alright, what else? Alright, what else? Nothing to say. I'm past that, dog. That was over 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to him. He living his life the way he want to live his life. But, yeah, like, my main focus, though, is to just learn. I feel as if I don't learn something in one day from the day before, I failed. I'm not a teacher. I'm a student, always. If I ain't learning, and it seems like I did something bad, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean to keep saying, you know what I'm saying, but that's how I talk. And I want to restrict these videos because I don't mind if the kids watch them, but I cuss a lot, so I don't want to disrespect nobody kid by cussing all over this motherfucking channel. And they do need to listen to the mental illness, but then at the same time, I don't want, like, why you listening to them? Why are you listening to that? So I try to restrict my videos for now until I learn how to control my potty mouth. But I just talk like this. That's how I talk. My girlfriend say I just use so much slang and ebonics, she don't understand my perfect English. It's perfect English to me. I'm just talking shit, y'all. Let me show you this hat I bought. And I understand people say black is negative. Don't say you're black. Don't call yourself black. because it's a stereotype. It don't have no functions in the law. I understand all of that, but at the same time, is even if it don't have no functions in law, because I'm gonna respect my Moors bros up. But let me show you this hat. Hope it ain't too dark. It says, I didn't choose to be black. I just got lucky. Seen that in the store. I was like, I gotta get that shit. But I understand all the legal standards behind that. But I really don't have too much to say. I could pause this video, come back in, bring a comic book or bring a book. But I'm not going live or nothing like that. So I don't know what anybody would say yeah or say no. So I'm going to just end this video and re-listen to it. See if I put it up or not. I might not. I might. I see I've been getting a little bit of views. So that's a good thing. So all I would like to say is, if you think you're dealing with a mental illness, seek out help. Ask questions. Ask questions to somebody who probably been through it. 9 times out of 10, the world we living in now, you probably seen or heard one of your friends or somebody dealt with something. I know you haven't. That's somebody that dealt with something. It's not crazy. I mean, it's not too crazy now to picture that, because almost everybody dealing with something. But I'm not against going to the doctor to figure it out, because when I first went, they didn't diagnose me with this in the beginning. First she said I was just having psychotic episodes, because I lied. I didn't want to be looked at as crazy. I was one of those type of people. I'm not crazy. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I know what I'm talking about. Because having schizophrenia put a bad rap on you. It's like, now like you see all these shootings and all of these killings of these people by people they say was mentally ill. That's not how we operate though. These motherfuckers, I don't want to get too deep into that, but these motherfuckers probably knew what the fuck they was doing. You can't just blame everything on the mental illness. You're making it look bad for people with mental illness. Like, I don't want to be around that nigga. He might just mess around and shoot. That's the last thing a real schizophrenic person is going to do. They're not going to sit there and plan out. Like, I'm going to the Buffalo shooting. They're not going to sit there and plan out in detail a whole 180 page manifesto, whatever, how many pages it was. They're not going to sit there. That sound like somebody with an agenda. That don't sound like somebody that just coming out there just randomly doing some shit. Because if it was random, why would he come the day before? And I'm not going to go into details, because I don't really like that conspiracy theory talk. I don't really go into that shit. I leave it where it be. But I'm just saying, like, that's giving people that's really suffering with these things is bad raps. If they ever say I did some shit, y'all know it ain't true. And I'm going to tell y'all why, because I don't even think like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, why would I want to go just kill random ass people? Like, I wouldn't want to kill nobody. I never did and never will. It just don't make sense how it just, oh, we got to look at the mental health. Okay, if we got to look at the mental health, how come we don't look at the mental health for these little black kids that go spray up the ops or whatever they call them and ride on their people? They get life in jail, prior to death penalty. They done for. They don't say we got to look at his mental health. They say that they stereotype us as, oh, that's how they all are. They all are just going out there. Everybody and different races kill people or do harm to other people. But when it's black folk don't harm to other black folk, it's gang activity. You know what I'm saying? They don't say he must have been disturbed. He was going through a mental. They won't bring up his mental history chart. The only thing you're gonna hear about is probably his police record, and they're gonna talk about his family history of other people in his family that did some shit. They're not gonna focus on, oh well, it was because of this that made him, like, it was because of COVID and he ain't had nothing to do, so he just got on the internet. Like, what that sound like to y'all? He was bored and he just started searching up stuff. So what is that telling y'all? More restrictions. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it was the internet that made him do all this. And then that gets swept under the rug and the next shooting happened. And it's bigger because it's kids involved. So what about the black folk that died? I'm not saying I don't want nobody to die. I don't, especially not kids. I don't give a fuck what color they are. What kind of shit is that? I got kids of my own, and anybody with kids, that's the last thing they trying to think about. Something just randomly happening to them as they go out to enjoy their day. So I'm just saying that, like, take a closer look, because you could go to the store. You just going in there and saying, I got a taste for this. I'm gonna go get this. Some shit rang out, and you get caught in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And you just one of the victims, because there's a lot of people saying crisis actors and all this craziness about these events are staged. These events are staged. Okay, until they happen to your family. I don't know. I don't think so though. Some of them I don't think so. Some of them they might be staged, but I don't know. I don't try to really get too deep into that craziness no more. I just know, like, rest in peace to the people who lost their lives, because you can't tell them that shit was staged. They died. So a lot of people saying, oh, they just doing fake stories, and okay, some of them might be fake stories, but we do all know real people die every day. Somebody shoot one of your family members, you ain't gonna say, oh, it was staged. No. So don't disrespect the dead like that by saying this is staged. You don't know, maybe the situation didn't happen exactly how they explained it, but that don't mean somebody ain't lose their life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people lost their lives in the past couple of weeks, even than before. So you gotta have some respect for the families that went through that, because one thing I always say is, with this mental illness that I'm dealing with, I won't wish that on nobody. To me, I had the mind to, I guess, break it. I don't want to say break it, but comprehend what was going on with me. That's why I'm glad it happened to me. Most people gonna say this the worst thing that ever. It is. When you going through an actual episode and you thinking of something, like, I didn't even break down everything I used to see, and it was hard. I'm going around, riding around town, seeing faces of people I know. Turn around, look another direction, look back at them. It's not them. When you start seeing shit like that, and people that's not really there, like, you don't want that. So And it's more prevalent now because of the drugs and the opioid addictions, and people just want to be out of their minds because they can't cope because of it's a mental illness problem that we really dealing with here. No one wants to talk about it though, but we need to. I hear people talk about it for like 2 minutes and that's it. I'm like, man, that's not enough. Everything starts with the mind. If the mind is fucked up, how you gonna get anything else in order? The mind needs to be in the right state of mind. You need to be in the right state of mind. Other than that, you're gonna just be following the leader. And you're not going to be the leader. Follow the leader. You heard that before. Follow the leader. Follow. Do what we say do. Think how we say think. Oh, he said something bad about LGBTQ, whatever. So you need to be mad at him. You know what I'm saying? You're going to just be running down the rabbit hole. Just giving your energy away. When you should be taking this energy for yourself. Like what you decode the shit yourself. You don't have to wait for nobody else to decode some shit that happened. Decode it for yourself. Put the energy in you. Because you never know when that day gonna come when you lose it. You never know, but I know I'm working on myself every day. Every day. That's my journey. And getting on here, I'm just giving y'all a little stuff, getting on here, talking to y'all about it because I search up videos of schizophrenic people. You talk about mental health. I want to hear somebody with a mental illness talk about mental illness, because I could relate to that better than the doctor saying it, because the doctor don't have first-hand experience. The doctor have second-hand experiences. He see it through a different glass, of a different point of view. No, I went through it. I know what it is. And I'm telling y'all, it's deeper than what they say. So, what would you listen to? The guy who rode in the plane, telling you about the experience in the plane? Or a guy who built the plane, telling you the experience of how he built the plane? Who would you trust? Because the guy who rode in the plane will tell you, oh, it was fine for me, won't you do it? But the guy who built the plane say, yeah, I built it, but what if he say it got a flaw in it? If it hit a certain altitude or something, or some crazy shit, it's fucked up. Like I'm gonna listen to that nigga, the one who went through the actual experience of building the shit. Like I'm building right now. I'm building this on the back of mental health. I'm not just sitting here telling you, oh, patient's gonna do this, patient's gonna do that, because that's what we normally see. Because that's what doctors do. And I'm not shitting on the doctors, because some of them are good people. It's not about $1 to them all the time. But a lot of people, it's about $1. So yeah, now I'm smoking all these fucking cigarettes. Let me get down to why, or what I research. And it's a judgment thing. Still your mind. I'm gonna pause this video and come back real quick, or I'm gonna just leave it. I'll be right back. Yeah. So yeah, about the cigarette thing. I heard, and I'm giving that. I'm gonna name drop a lot, cause you got to give people credit while they're here. We don't give each other enough credit. Like most of the information we learn, we don't give credit to the people that came before us that brought the information. But we repeating some shit that half of them already said. It's just y'all niggas ain't getting it. So, our brother Panic said he went to a hotel one time in one of his videos, and you know, spirits all on that motherfucker. He said he dropped that tobacco from a cigar, and them niggas ran to it like it wasn't, like it was candy to a baby. So I'm researching tobacco use in schizophrenic people, and it says that we take on a way higher percentage of nicotine than people that's, I guess, so-called not dealing with the illness. They're I guess they say normal people or whatever that is. I'm gonna keep saying that. So think about what I just said. He said the spirits run towards that tobacco. Schizophrenics take on more of the nicotine usage in the tobacco. What I got out of that was the spirits are coming to you if you have a mental illness like schizophrenia, and they're craving that tobacco. So you have more spiritual energies. Not saying you might have more, but you have a lot of spiritual energies. Like people, like in my dreams, right? Because I could tell my dream from an astral travel to a lucid dream to a random ass dream, depending on the setting of the dream. And I got we're gonna go into that Astro Travel by Robert Bruce. I think that's his name. I got that book in the house. We're gonna go into that, the Astro Travel, so you could try to merge your worlds, but like do it in a way where you feel comfortable doing it, taking control of that world. Just the longest video I did so far. I still don't know if I'm gonna put it up because I don't know if the mic on. I see a mic symbol right here on the screen. Hold on. And if that shit ain't on, I'm gonna be pissed off because I've been talking for 30 minutes. Let me click on it real quick. Okay, I turned it off, so it is on. So I'm saying, like, pay attention to that. We got a higher percentage of the spirits running to us, and you just got to get rid of the lower energies. I got many different things that I do to get rid of lower energies. I put a lot of orgone in your house. Matter of fact, I have a pyramid here that I made. This is a small one compared to the large ones I got. There's a couple of them downstairs. I'm supposed to be selling them. But let me show you this one. It's dirty. It's been outside. If y'all can see the symbol, it's a yin yang. I keep it outside. I thought about selling it, but I was like, I don't know. I sell those for real cheap. I mean, but the material is not that cheap to make them. I need to find another supplier. About time I make 3 pyramids, I'm done, and I gotta order another almost $100 worth of resin. So I'll show you all the bigger pyramids. I don't really want to put them on here because people said they was gonna come get them, so I'm just waiting on that. But if they don't, I make them customized for whatever you want. If you want to do it, if you want to be based on money, put the stones in there for the money. If you want to be based on just dream work, put the stones in there for dream work. Sometimes I have to order it, and I would tell y'all to shop at Dr. Aline L. Bay store. That's where I got this from. If y'all can see the King Tut. Oregon. I have a Dover Blair 5G cancellation stone, but that shit's so powerful. If your thoughts ain't right, don't wear that shit. You know what I'm saying? And especially not a clear quartz. You gonna magnify every fucking thing to your ass. And if your thoughts ain't on point, you magnifying that shit to you, and you gonna wonder why the fuck same shit keep happening over and over again. But you gotta work on your mind first, because a clear quartz ain't nothing to fuck with. And I got a lot of stones here. I got lots of stones. I got chakra necklaces. I'm not like advertising this, but if y'all want them, I sell those for $5. And I'm not like I say I'm not advertising, but I got so many of them motherfuckers, I might as well. Some people I might just give them to them for free, but you know, ain't nothing. What's free in this world? You know what I'm saying? If it don't cost you nothing, you don't treat it valuable. That's why I had to go out and buy the books I got. I spent the $100 on the Panic book because I understand it's about my research. It's not about that other shit. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta respect the people that put in the work. How they gonna keep putting in the work for you, telling you shit for free on YouTube and Instagram, and y'all don't give them no support? Everybody I done listened to, I done cashed up more than once that I named, except for the older scholars because they was gone before Cash App was even invented. But most of these new scholars out, they could go check, ask them. They probably got searched down in that Cash App, because they gonna see that I at least donated to them, because I respect them and I respect the information I'm getting. It's a currency flow. You go use your money to buy something, you get something in return. That's how it works. They gave me the knowledge, I send them money in return of respect. I done cashed up everybody that I named, except for the ones that went before Cash App existed. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same name from my Cash App, so they know. You know what I'm saying? They see that this brother supported. It might not have been a lot, but I support it. Period. Because we in the times, we're back in the day, we had leaders telling us what to do, telling us how we should think, how should we move. Now these are leaders. I'm not considering myself as a leader. I'm in a different fit. I'm not in a different field, but I'm talking mental illness. And I got scholars that I listen to that I'm nothing to them. As far as like that, I won't even want to reach that status. I'm just out here for awareness, because we need to understand this. This is not just some random ass shit that we dealing with. This mind shit is some real shit. We need to deal with the problems that we have in our mind. Even if you have that one bad thought and you sitting there on the fence and you like, am I crazy? Am I crazy? I don't like really using that word crazy, because I tell my daughter, don't call nobody crazy. And I'm up here saying am I crazy, but I tell her don't do that. And I don't do it because I feel the shame. I don't give a fucking motherfuckers to call me crazy. My own mother called me the Joker. My whole childhood. She said, you the Joker. Because you laugh too much at shit that... Why are you laughing so much? You know what I'm saying? Because I just find everything funny. When I find something sad, in a way, it's like, I can't believe that shit happened. And I kind of laugh, because I'm like, if niggas fall for this one again, like, y'all niggas keep falling for shit. Like, I ain't saying go out here and start a revolution. But how long y'all gonna go through the same old loop, man? Because it's a loop. You start off in one position, you going back to the same position. That's how it works. And I'm not telling nobody to rise up like we Planet the Apes and shit. Apes strong together and all that shit. Yeah, we are. They call us apes. Even though we have no really connection with that shit. But, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta think about it. See, I'm up here now. I'm losing my train of thought. I want to end this, but I don't. I know I said that 20 minutes ago. I don't think nobody gonna watch this long ass video, but let me stop it right here. And then I'm gonna take a listen to it and see if it's right. And then hopefully, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna put it up. Alright, so I'm back. Been some hours. Now I'm free. I got some books I want to show y'all, and we're gonna go into over the past next couple of weeks. Crazy. I pulled to this page in this book, so I can see that. Who that's by? It's not my book. This is my girlfriend's book. First page I pulled to, or turned to, page 237, Life Beyond Death and Reincarnation. I'm not going to read it, but we're going to go into this, because I never read this book. It was just interesting that I just pulled to that page. I'll save that page, because that's going to be the page when we do get into that, I'm going to go to. Hold on, let me turn. Listen to the great Phil Valentine lecture I missed. And also, you know, that book. I just got this book. Got on Amazon. I had to wait till it came back in print. Said they didn't have enough copies. So I waited. And they sent it. This is the book I was talking about earlier. That book is right there. Show you step-by-step ways, step-by-step, of things you could do to astral travel. As soon as I started the steps. And let me show you this in the book. It got a disclaimer. I'm telling you, if you get into this shit and reality change, you can't blame the people who wrote the book. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You choosing on your own risk to get into it. As soon as I got into that book, I started being lucid in my dreams more. Like, whereas I have a damn near lucid dream every night. My lucid dreams be, I'm not going in there to try to change the dream. I'm going in there trying to see what information I could bring back from the dream. That's what I'm mostly doing when I'm going in to those dreams like that. I got some more. These just books. Some of these I ain't read yet. The most important book, might as well bring that up, that I want to go into the most. Well, one of them. Can y'all see that? The ISIS Papers. Dr. Frances Cress Welsing. For people who don't know who she is, you dealing with a mental illness, best book you could have. And this book, Brother Panic, The Origins of Occult Civilization, Volume 1, Hollywood. This should look backwards to me on the screen, but it might look right to y'all. Did on my phone last time, it looked right, but to me it looked backwards, so I don't know if y'all seen it backwards. Ancient Future, Wayne Chandler. I got more books in the house, but I didn't bring them out. Shit too heavy. Cause I got these comic books out here. I put them in a box. I'm gonna show y'all some of the comic books I was talking about. Let me move these real quick. Last book. Look how thick this shit is. Look at that. Look at this. 569 pages. That's let me show y'all again just in case I did it too fast. Fingerprints of the Gods. Graham Hancock. My nephew was reading this. He got my Behold the Pale Horse. I'm waiting for him to get my book back. I hope he ain't losing my book, because I would be highly upset. Even though I could find it again on Amazon if it ain't sold out. But I don't loan people books. I just loan him. He's 17, about to be 18. And he said he heard about the book. I said I got that book. He asked to read it, so I was like, okay. I'm not gonna shut nobody down for knowledge. I don't care how old they are. Even if my oldest daughter is 10, if she come to me and say, I heard about this, I want to read about it, I'm gonna give it to her. But I'm not gonna force knowledge on her. But if you got questions, you know, you get your little friends around and they start talking and y'all talking about subjects, she know where to come. She heard enough of videos on my phone to know what I'm into. She don't know all the way. She know enough where she got questions she gonna ask me. Cause that's how I did with them. They older than her, my nephews. My girlfriend nephews, but my nephews. I call them my nephews because I damn near been around these fools since they was under 10 years old. They heard what I was talking about. They wanted the street life. They didn't want to hear it. But then when their friends start getting into it, they're like, oh, I heard about this. I heard about that. So you know what I did? Oh, for real? I got this book. You know what I'm saying? Get into the book. And that's what they doing. I ain't forcing nothing on you. Check this out. This what they sent me with the comic books I got. Still in plastic. It's about to storm. I'm not even gonna open this. I don't even know what it's about because I'm not gonna open it. Iron Man died in Avengers, right? So he's a legend now. Everybody dies a legend. Check these books out right here. I just cracked this one open. I gotta get more copies of this. This is the only copy of this I got. I hope y'all can see that. Just the name of it. House of Whispers. All black comic. Let me check it out. I don't know if I'm gonna get fucked up for doing this, but look at the all black. everything, every character, with the reptilian on the front, but every character. Look, I'm not reading it. I'm just showing y'all. All this is straight up black comic book. Interesting. Never seen it, never heard about it. It says everyone in this series, human and supernatural, good and evil, feels real. Geekdad.com. You know what I'm saying? So that's interesting. I'm going to read that one probably later on today. And it's the one that I was most excited about. Let me show y'all. Putting this shit in backwards. I'm putting it right. Let me show y'all this. I liked this one when I first seen it. Batman the Outsiders, I'm sorry. He's in Egypt. Batman. Ducateers posted a Batman armor that was used by the ancients of Americans. I don't want to go into details about what he said they used it for, because y'all need to see the video. Just look at it. I can't remember the name of the video. I got to go back and watch all his videos, and he got a lot of videos. He's been doing this for a long time. But the armor looked just like Batman. They didn't create Batman. They stole Batman. But it's okay. Hold up, I got more. I got lots more, but I'm not gonna show all of them. No. I'm gonna show the ones I was talking about the other day. If it's on top. See. Oh, I'll show you this one. I read this. Good book. Real good book. Hold on real quick. Sorry about that. Batman. The Batman Who Laughs. I read this. It was nice. The only reason I read it because the guy was telling me about it that I showed comic books to, because he didn't know that people decode these comic books. And I ain't mentioned it, but Roswell. Y'all know Roswell. I Open Up Productions with Black Dot and all of them. He broke down the chest. He was on Beyonce's movie. He broke down the chest. They used the footage on his chest, about chest, on her movie. And yeah, I got back into my comic books because that was something I did as a kid. My mom made me throw all of them away because I wasn't taking care of them. So I was like, you know what, I'm getting more. And it puts me back in that child state mind, or that imaginative mind, the imagination mind. And I like that. It put me back in my childhood where I was stress-free, no drama, no, you know what I'm saying? Run ain't due, you know what I'm saying? It took me back there sometimes. Look at this. Star Wars. I never read it. Half of these I ain't read. I just got these less than a week ago. And I got them a lot, at least to help my nephew read or want to be interested in reading, because he don't want to read. Look at this one. This is a funny one. Winpool. Ha. She killing everybody. I don't know if they're gonna take these down because I'm showing these comic books, but I don't know why, because I only went through one of them. And what copyright did I infringe? I didn't show y'all nothing for real. I'm looking for, I don't know what I'm actually looking for. I got some more coming this Saturday. Man, this cover, who did this to the cover of this book? Variant 1. Silver Surfer Black. This was not here. Looked like somebody like tore the cover a little bit. But that wasn't it. I don't know where that came from. I keep these in a box. I need to get a case. I got like 10 more coming this weekend. I got this from a store in Maryland. I'm from MD. Y'all know I heard it. Y'all heard it. I shouted it out. Store in Maryland. Found old comic books. This is from 1993. Case. Man, it's still, look. It's a little black kid that he's saving. I didn't go into this one. This is the longest video I did so far. I'm looking for a specific book. I want to show y'all these two. Mighty Thor, issue 1. Iron Man, issue 1. I don't even know what that shit mean, honestly. But the auctions I be on, when they auctioning off these comic books, issues mean a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't know too much about it because I got out the comic book game a long time ago. Now, if you talk about video games, I'll show you some shit from back in your day that's gonna fuck your head up. You know what I'm saying? I got some old video games. About to storm out this motherfucker. I know y'all see them trees moving. Phone ain't say it was supposed to rain, but my phone, man, it's never accurate. So I think I showed you all the books for right now, because I still got other books that I got. Some of those other books I'm not going to go into. But we do need to talk about them. Dr. Claude Anderson. I got 2 of his books about economics. Dirty Little Secrets. That's what I got. Both volume 1 and 2. I don't have Powernomics. It cost a little much when I was gonna get it, but I pay $100 for Panic Book. I pay $100 for Dr. Claude Anderson any day. You know what I'm saying? It's not that big of a deal when it comes to knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I strive on this shit. But like I said, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all see the author. Get this book. If you're dealing with a mental illness, especially schizophrenia, get this book. Like, I'm about to do my little spiritual thing. I'm going to talk about the topic, about what I pull up when I turn it. Perfect. I'm not bullshitting y'all. Y'all see me do it. Page 111 of this book. And he talks about the original advocate of the group selection was Charles Darwin. Darwin discusses the honeybees, the ants, and referring to them as social insects. I'm not reading the whole thing. But, yeah. We all know that Darwin shit was full of shit that was racist. If you don't know that, you should know that. And I'm not saying you should, but If you still going off the evolutionary pattern of what they taught you, that's full of shit. That the the survival of the fittest shit, meaning, oh, since we changed everything up and took y'all shit, now all of a sudden we could come back and say survival of the fittest. Now we got it. Nah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nah. They want saying survival of the fittest before 1492 for people who know that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody would say that survival of the fittest shit because they was in the ice caves. And I don't want to sound racist because I have white people in my family. My grandfather father was white, so they in my blood somewhere. I know that's why women be like, "Oh, you got the good hair." I don't know what the fuck the good hair is. I guess because it's curly and it's. I go to the store, see somebody like, "Oh, you got the good shit." I prefer nappy, cause that good shit falls the fuck out. Y'all can see. You know what I'm saying? That thin hair. I am going on myself. I'm droning on myself. That good hair ain't where it's at. You know what I'm saying? So they say good hair. If it's good hair, that shit ain't gonna fall out. Nappy hair ain't falling out. You gotta comb the shit out that shit. And my hair just seemed to be, all my kids' hair is like mine, combined with their moms. I got 2 different baby mamas, so. But both of their hair is my texture. A little bit rougher, a little bit. I wish mine was like that. One African, one American, so it's like, okay. That's for me. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't got my eyebrows. If y'all can see my eyebrows. All of them, both of them got my eyebrows. So I'm just talking shit right now. I'm bored. I don't got nothing to do. I wanted to come on here and say something else about a topic. I got all these books out here. Oh, let me show you something. Because I told y'all I'm not going into these people books too far. Because it's not me to expose the secrets because I bought the book. No. We could go through the book, yeah. But it's buy the book. Yeah, y'all should pay me for that. I'm telling people to buy your shit. So I'm just joking. I'm joking like shit. Oh shit, I see some shit in here. See, this brother Panic book, he go in. And he going like he talking. Like how he talk. Y'all know how brother Panic talk. And I was reading through the book and he had like a ritual that they was doing on us since the 90s, since TV shit. Of him knowing about the ritual, about the sitcoms and The Wire and the black shows and how they give them to us. I really want to go in these comic books real hard. Because I look up people decoding comics. I can't find nothing. I don't know if because they can't put them up. I don't know. This video might not even be able to go up. As soon as it go up, they see that I showed the comic. It might go down. But I don't care. Let it go down. I'll do it again. Maybe. But I know what not to do. But yeah. I ain't show y'all all my comics. But I'm stacking these. Some of them was worth a lot of money. A lot of money. I found the website or an app. It's an app. It's in the phone. You bid on them. You bid on video games, old comic books, jewelry, everything. and you get it. And these motherfuckers make bread off this shit. And when I say bread, I mean bread. I'm not joking. Hold on real quick. Yeah, sorry about that. Nephew graduated today. Everybody just came back. Congratulations, Alfonso. You grew up a nice young man. Give her a donut. So, I don't even know where I left off. I had to deal with that nonsense real quick. The noise. I got so many books. The one book I want to find, I can't find. Because it's not, I don't know where it went, but we moved back in 2015, and I can't find the book, but I had the book for sure. It's two books. One was dealing with medical issues, and one was dealing with psychological issues. Medical books that they teach the person in practice about all mental illnesses or whatever they're going through. I'm looking hard for these books. Can't fucking find them. And I'm pissed at myself because I should have just bought the book and put it up somewhere so I could find it later. That's it. Yeah, when you got kids, you'll understand. Y'all not gonna really see a real big pause in these videos because I'm stopping it, and I can do this on the computer. I can't do it on my phone. Stop the video without stopping it, like actual getting out, going back in, making another part. I can just do this from my computer, so it's easier that way. So I'm gonna use the computer if my daughter don't harass me for the computer, because that's her source of entertainment. But yeah, I was thinking about some stuff earlier that I wanted to talk about, but I forgot about now, and that shit was hours ago, and I had to do daddy duties. I got both my kids right now. I had to do daddy duties and go to the store and make sure they're okay. So, I'm free falling it. I'm just going to talk about what comes up. That's why I wanted to go into one of these books. I don't want to bore y'all. So we're going to go to the topic book we left off at. If I could find that page again. Wow. I found it. 197. That's the book page I found, but this is the book. Same book. I'm going to read this random one. Patient 12, 49 years old, female. In the past, I used to believe in aliens. In the past, I believed that I believe I can influence Corey Hart, famous Canadian singer. I guess that's what she was saying. In the past, I believe I had two mothers. One was abducted by aliens. In the past, I believe Mary would tell God my prayers. In the past, I believe Mary would appear to me as my boyfriend? Ex? Mary would appear to her as her boyfriend? That's crazy. I'm not gonna call it crazy. That's weird. Deduction. Back to the deduction. Religious delusion. Paranoid delusion. Outgroup only. See, I gotta break down what the fuck. I ain't read the book, so I don't know what that outgroup shit mean. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna go closer to my age now. Somebody closer to my age now. Okay, I'm 37. I see 30. A lot in their 30s. I see 38, male. The participant once phoned a friend at 3 a.m. because he felt that Canada was going to go bankrupt that night. The participant previously believed mother is spying on him. She's everywhere. He believed his mother could control or influence his mind. You got a P in the parentheses. In the past, he thought that his ex-girlfriend was talking to him through a medium or through voices of other people. The participant said that Watts saw himself outside his body after running into a goalpost. I asked for clarification, suggesting that maybe had perhaps just a disoriented, but the participant was empathic, whatever that, empathic, whatever. Yes, I was actually outside my body, so he sounded like to me. He asked, I won't say astro travel, but it was an out of body experience. I guess you could call astro traveling an out of body experience. He astro travel. That's not the end of it though. The participant said that he experienced regular premonitions. I think bad things will happen to people I know. Moreover, he believed that these bad things actually do happen after he thinks about them. So if you understand thought and the mind pattern of thought, so he's saying bad things happen after he thinks about them. What did I tell y'all in the last video, the other video? Your mind makes this real. So if you sitting around and you using the power of your mind and you got a mind of a schizophrenic or a shaman, and you believe that whatever you think makes that reality real, that's what's going to happen in your reality. Straight up. Well, he might not have knowledge of self or knowledge of that he could go through. That's why I tell you, like, I'm not judging nobody for what they go through, but I'm just saying, y'all, I'm telling you, people that's going through mental problems, don't always sit there and believe and play victim and believe that, oh, I make things happen. If you believe everything bad can happen to you and you make the bad happen to you, what you think you could believe when the good happened to you and you can make the good happen to you? You think you're going to just walk around and say, this bad shit just be happening? No, you're not. You going to keep the good thought. It look like it's sunny behind me. This shit ain't sunny. It's raining like shit. I don't know if y'all can see this shit. It look like it's sun. It's a glare. That's the clouds. It's fucking raining like shit. But listen to what he said. And I was at that point, so I understand what he was saying. If you believe that bad things are gonna happen, you believe it's gonna happen to you. Well, he said other people because he thought about it. Hold up for a second. I gotta pause this for a quick second. Alright, so if you really believe that, it's gonna come true. I'm on a video. I'm doing a video. They got magic. Oh, this the wrong book.
keep pausing?
I had to pause